Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be discussing about gut rotation embryology. So normally this is the future gut. We have foregut, midgut and hindgut. We'll be concentrating on this midgut. What happens during 6th week of intrauterine life? This midgut, it increases in size and it will not fit within the abdominal cavity. So what happens? It forms a U-shaped loop and it's thrown out of the abdominal cavity into the umbilicus. This tip here, the midgut, it is attached to the yolk sac by vitellointestinal duct. So this U-shaped loop, it has a cranial part and the caudal part, proximal, distal or prearterial segment or postarterial segment. The space in the U-shaped loop is the mesentery is present, and superior mesenteric artery, it passes in this mesentery and it supplies this midgut. So prearterial segment, postarterial segment. So next what happens? We have the rotation, first rotation. There are three rotations, 390-degree rotation. The 390-degree rotations are counterclockwise. So total is 270-degree rotation. So now we'll discuss about first 90-degree rotation. So after first 90-degree rotation, 90-degree counterclockwise rotation, this prearterial segment, it comes on right side. And postarterial segment comes on left side. So this is a prearterial segment, this is a postarterial segment, this is a cecal bud. From the prearterial segment, the most of the small intestine comes. From the postarterial segment, we get the colon. So from prearterial segment, we get the jejunal loops, ileal loops and distal part of the duodenum. From the postarterial segment, we get the cecum, appendix, ascending colon and anterior 2/3 of transverse colon and distal most part of the ileum. So after the first 90-degree rotation, remember the prearterial segment is on the right side and the postarterial segment is on the left side. I hope you understood. This is the first 90-degree rotation. Next, what happens? So here what happens in between 8th and 9th weeks, this prearterial segment starts developing and form loops, that is the jejunal and ileal loops. They start developing. At around end of the 10th week, this prearterial segment starts going into the abdominal cavity. While going into the abdominal cavity, this prearterial segment, it passes behind the postarterial segment and behind the superior mesenteric artery. So as it enters the abdominal cavity, further second 90-degree rotation has occurred. This is also counterclockwise. Second 90-degree rotation. After this second 90-degree rotation, this prearterial segment, that is the ileal and jejunal loop, they lie posteriorly in the left side. Posteriorly on the left side of the abdominal cavity. Okay. Then what happens? Then the third last 90-degree rotation occurs when this postarterial segment also enters the abdominal cavity. Once the postarterial segment also enters the abdominal cavity, the next 90-degree counterclockwise rotation occurs. After this third 90-degree counterclockwise rotation, what happens? Here the cecum comes in the subhepatic location and the transverse colon is located anterior to the SMA. So this is the third 90-degree counterclockwise rotation. Finally, the cecum, it comes down into the right iliac fossa. We can clearly see the ascending colon, transverse colon and descending colon.